Yeah, what it do? What's good? We back up in this BI.
Already, don't worry about nothing.
You already know we got Cash up in this bitch. Cash, you know what I mean? Cash Rules Global TV been hitting and flying with them the content. You got It's a Wobbler, been you know what I mean? We on the rise and we back up at it, man. What's going on? What's good, Cash?
You just opened up the trap doors. I done pulled up. We got Bush right here with me holding down the East Coast side. We got EST holding down, that them Carolinas for me. That's important when you're pushing out the trap content, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So putting it together.
Hell yeah, we own it, man. We own it. EST, It's a Wobbler. What's good with that?
Man, shit, motion, man. Just really on brainstorming at the content tables, trying to figure shit out moving forward. You know what I'm saying? People
Figuring out
like
how you
that.
getting them 20Ks.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to the
just
IBM. I ain't gonna lie. Let's put this on pause real quick. IBM
yeah,
be on super support and they stepping. We rock with all the IBM gang for sure.
That's
right,
Integrity before money.
that's a cold fact.
right.
Man, we're gonna pray for LA. You know, LA County under siege. As you might know or you might not know, I was out there fighting the fires. You know what I mean? Incarcerated, but you still voluntary when you're incarcerated because you got the choice to join the fire camp. You get better food, less time, things like that. But I ain't gonna hold you. That's a hard ass job, bro. Right now they going through some shit out there in LA. Shout out to my people in Altadena, man, all around. But it's real devastating, man. Here go Tyrese put this up, a little content, you feel me, about what's really going on out there. A lot of people ain't never see this type of devastation. You know, you got the looting going on, and you can't really blame the people because when they saying they taking away fire insurance and things like that in LA, that's crazy as hell. So these people losing their houses and their homes, fire insurance ain't paying because it's too much bread. It's a devastating situation. You got the looters, but EST, can you really blame them? Like when they ain't
Nah,
getting no insurance?
nah. I was just telling somebody this. They say, oh, they out there looting and taking stuff. I said, listen, the $1 million people shouldn't be worried about them possessions. This happens every time it's a big disaster like this. The people gonna come, ants gonna come and score away, take away the crumbs. It is what it is. Let them have it.
That's what I
Hey,
say.
Hey, Joe. Hey,
that
matter
was
of
the
fact,
perfect way to put it. The ants gonna come and take away the crumbs because they
facts.
already just taking what's left of shit you can't get back anyway.
Right. Exactly.
IBM Hood said he fought 8 fires out there EST while his time in prison.
Oh,
Give a
okay.
little more on that experience when he was out there.
Bush.
Yeah,
Chris.
for sure. I was in a camp called in Acton County, in LA County is Acton, I think. Well, they called the camp Cracking Acton, man. It was crazy, bro. The hikes, you wake up 6 in the morning, you do your hikes every morning. They got a different hike for you. There's 7 different hikes, so every day you're doing a different one. And the shits get crazy, bro. They get crazy. They got a one called Big Bend Backwards because the mountain goes straight up and it's
Oh,
like you got to get up, and every hike is timed. So if you and the thing is, you fail these times 3 times, your ass is liable to go back to prison. So now you fighting for it get real, bro. But
Like
I
mhm.
ain't
give a average day waking up if you was down there right now. What would it? You know what I'm
oh
saying?
my god, right now these dudes aren't at the camp. They away and they won't come back until the campaign is done. So I heard it's like I heard like something like 800 inmates or something like that, or even maybe even more. But they're out on the campaign, bro, and they getting it's hectic. They gotta gear up, they gotta be ready. You know, they sleeping in the woods type stuff. It's real
Yeah.
like that for them. You know
As
what I
you
mean?
out there, see, I never been privileged to be able to have a low enough points where I can go to a fire camp and be in one of them programs, or I
Uh-huh.
don't know if it's lucky or unlucky. You know what I'm saying? But so I ain't. Is it still like the CO super tripping on you? Like who the head of it? Like how that move?
Well, you under actual fire captains in these camps, but I'm sure they had to get some type of certs to be, actual COs, I guess. But they're actual fire captains. They're pretty cool usually. You can't be there if you fucking around. Like somebody was there, he got in a fight, he knocked broke somebody's jaw, he went
Word.
back, he was struck out. You
Yeah,
can't
you
be there.
done deal. You ain't even that shit is over. You ain't never getting that opportunity ever
Yeah,
again. Like
fact,
your
fact.
ass is back to level 4, level 3 probably. But right now you ain't getting no more programs, no more
Oh,
opportunities.
you
That
out of
shit
here.
done.
You
Who
know,
he fire on? What was he on? The fuck?
that's a crazy story. Nah, it ain't nothing. I mean, he just fired on the white boy. It wasn't even no gang
Okay.
shit. He
But
fired on the white boy,
prayers
broke
to
his
the people
jaw.
that's going through everything down there in LA, you feel me, in them counties and them valleys. I seen a few YouTubers going down there and doing their due diligence. So shout out to them as well. You hear me?
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. These people,
Hey, Joe Biden said though they're gonna be 100% backed by the government, so don't worry about nothing. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, that has a cap though. They got like a $385 million cap in the cap, and the damage is around 4 billion or something like that estimated already. So let's see how that work
Well,
out.
you already know they're gonna come, and this is the the primordial floods that they're clearing out the land so they can rebuild and stake a little claim, But
that's
we
the
see
thing.
this all the time, bro. We see this all the time. They washing away. A lot of
I
people
mean,
ain't gonna.
it's just a coincidence. Let's just say that, just for entertainment purposes only. What's the map cut out for where the Olympics gonna be? Just curious.
Oh, what? They're supposed to be in LA County this year or something? About
2028, where them fires
Oh yeah, because
occurred, is
2026.
the area. 2028, the
Yeah,
area that yeah. Entertainment
mm.
purposes only though. Do your research.
Well,
yeah.
tell you the truth, now they got the clear area to build the whole new stadium up and clear the trees, everything cleared out, build up some shit that's like state of the art. Like, to be honest, sometimes you gotta listen to these conspiracy theories because when you think about it, how else are they gonna be able to build some type of state of the art facility in a prime location where they got all the space, they ain't gotta worry about nothing? This shit go down. But what about
Well,
all these dudes that's getting caught for setting fires out there? Like, there's actual
Oh,
motherfuckers doing it.
what you think that's about? Is it random people, or is that a throw off? What is that? Because really though, I've seen one person. It looked like he was trying to get caught.
I mean,
I don't know.
you got sleeper cells who will kick it off, but at the same time, they didn't vote the person in to get the budget going, so they cut budget on the fire prevention. There's no fire prevention. Nobody's doing no fire prevention. No houses, no perimeters are wrapped with fireproof insulation. No, no nothing. It's no fire prevention nowhere. So
That's
Nah, and
kind
then
of crazy.
the companies, State Farm, I know is one for sure. 4 months ago, they cut out all everybody fire insurance. And then even up here, up north, you hear me? They was just doing a big ass audit and came through all the cribs, you feel me, and made you do your structural, you feel me, fixing and all of that shit, or they was
mhm.
not renewing your insurance. And they was
Right.
standing on that. This
Well,
is
we
just
are.
last year where I'm at right now.
It's gonna change though. It's gonna change.
But them Santa Ana winds ain't no joke, bro. I mean, if they were, set by whatever kind of conspiracy, they know right there that area. Anything amber, it go up. You feel me? So it's
40
possible.
mile,
But I'm just
40,
saying,
40 to 80 mile per hour winds. You ain't seen that.
crazy as hell, bro. I was on that mountain, a beautiful white horse on fire. I swear to God. Lady came running out. My horse, my horse. Horse went down. We smell a steak all through the mountain. I swear to God, I smell like steak. We go across, and this is on my son. We go across the bridge, and you look back. I'm panicking because I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't supposed. I had asthma, and I just was finessing all through prison. You feel me? So I
You
lied.
you was
You
dying
know,
inside your head, huh?
yeah, I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I just went. And the fire camp to get there was the hardest thing I ever did. But once I went up in there, I'm like, oh shit, every day I'm thinking I'm going back to prison. This shit over with. You feel me? But when we hit that mountain, bro, and we went across that little rickety bridge, and then a tree came down, I swear to God, oof, on the bridge, we look back, nigga, I start sweating. I'm like, oh shit, we stuck. You know what I mean? We got out of that, but nigga, that was it's devastating. It's crazy for these dudes. They fighting some real shit. And
That's
they
crazy. A nigga like you could tell a story like that and really have went through that. You hear me?
swear to God,
You'll
bro.
never looking at, you feel me, on the reading a book by its cover. You'll never think that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm proud of myself, with that fire camp because people, you saving lives, you saving communities. But what the fuck is going on? They hit Hollywood. It's on its way to Malibu. They fuck all that lavish big houses. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta reevaluate. A lot of you actors, it's destroying mansions, not ghettos.
That list of actors' houses they hit is cold. I don't know if I might look that up real quick.
It's the time and the signs, though, man. Listen, you don't own shit. That's that shit material. You know what I'm saying? Mother Nature's real, fire's real, water's real. It's over with. Don't worry about nothing. If you own your shit and you got your papers up to date, you're gonna come out a little bit on top. But for the most part, it don't make no sense to build shit there anyway when it's a 80-mile radius all burnt down. What you gonna do?
Think about that and think about the property value. Now, what do you think? You know what I mean? I'm not really sure. What you think, ESC, as far as the property value out there? These
Check this.
people.
The property value is a perfect situation because you look and see burnt up, and realtors, investors look and see money because they know when this shit is up and developed, we're gonna triple our income. And when it's big, and they're gonna rezone, they're gonna do the whole little nine. So it's gonna be 10 times as beautiful as it was when they
How
finished.
many years out that's gonna be ESG?
How many years? If they get government backing, it'll be faster than what you think.
See, that make me think on some conspiracy shit now. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like look at that's a bank right there. That's a bank.
Oh, and it's very, very coincidental that the mayor left on Tuesday to go to some bullshit
in Africa.
That was very unimportant.
Yes, went to go attend some wedding in Africa or some shit like that, some festival, something in Africa. But at the same time, man, listen, y'all, listen, don't. This is a perfect example. Don't hold on to your materials. That shit don't matter. This shit can change, bro. I feel like America need a little luxury check. We too used to living in luxury and having the comfort of the AC and your belongings. Nah, you need this sometimes.
Yeah,
reevaluate some shit.
Just a reset, level the playing field a little bit, get down to earth.
Yeah, but think about it's not really ever level. We know that money rules. These dudes, most of this footage that we looking at, the houses, they got bread. They out of there. They go do what they do. Now in Altadena area, you know, and then when they hit the certain ghettos, that's the world. That's the devastating part because it's like, what are they gonna do? You feel me? People with no insurance, no life insurance, no type of insurance. Period.
That's what I want to know. The motherfuckers who is the mother who is dead out on their belly. You hear me? Like no bread, the $5,000 maximum to their name. What is they rebuilding?
They're gonna go through the same immigration that their ancestors went through, moving with nothing and starting over.
Wow. Start right back at the beginning. And you really gonna judge them for the looting or whatever else that they doing? Like what you expect them to do? Like I understand it might be people coming there from out of town getting their loot on. That ain't really cool, but man, like what you expect people to do? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, come on, man, they lost everything. That fire is something that you can't stop. You watch it coming slowly. You just looking at it slowly coming, but it's gone. It's coming.
I'm gonna keep it a bean out here. People ain't talking about the looting. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That ain't really a topic that's going on the news or nowhere out here. Everybody worried about the insurance situation and getting their people out of there.
I was watching some bullshit propaganda. You know, they try to do that and push that, but we already know what's up, man. But
it's always gonna be attached to it. Anytime something happen moving forward, it's gonna be a conspiracy attached to it.
Big facts, man. Whatever, man. What's up with this whole shit with Angela? I was surprised Cash Cash was like, what's up with this math hopper shit?
Oh yeah. What was that about, bud?
That was a setup.
That's some New York shit. That's some real Angela Yee type shit.
That's some New York shit.
But back to the breakfast days, she do that. That's her.
Yeah, you're right. But when you think about it, it's content. These brothers are successful dudes. They making a little cheddar. You feel me? Ain't no violence or nothing. It was really
hot. Bro was hot. Bro, the Braves, what's up, bro? Name? He was hot.
He was hot.
So run me through what he was. So Math Hopper went on lip service or something?
No, it was this where the bullshit came in. This is the bullshit right here. Angela Yee booked Bag Fuel, and we all know, Bag Fuel's on the rise. Regardless of everybody thought they were going to fall off after they left Math Hopper, Bag Fuel's on the rise. Now they got a successful platform. Not as successful as Math Hopper, but as successful. It's on the rise.
They got 86,000 subscribers. They straight.
Yeah, they straight, and it's going up. So they pull up to do their interview, and they in the middle of the interview or whatever. I don't know how was Math there when he got there. I don't know, but
nah, Math wasn't there when they got there. They was already sitting down. Bro,
he got the call from somebody. He got the call.
Yeah, and he came through. You know what I'm saying? And they seen him in the green room, and they was like, "Oh, you done brought her up."
So I feel like Math was trying to be on his bully shit. Oh,
Yeah.
they over
Math
there.
was
Of
being
course.
petty. Math was being math.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. And it went bad. But I really feel like Mav wanted to talk to them brothers to try to get some understanding, get them back, because Mav missed them or content, and he knew it was going to be big. As
No, I'm
far
He's
as
not.
done this
I'm gonna be
before.
1,000. If he's smart enough and played a business game where he would have did that on his own if he wanted to do that, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Or not, or
oh,
stay
his
on that
time.
train of thought. Stay stay on the whole shit and go and do your video in response. Respond to the video. You know what I'm saying? But don't. He done this before years ago when Sue Surf had an interview in Jersey. Nigga came away from where he at in New York to Jersey to crash the interview. To try to
Oh,
Oh,
bully.
I ain't know that. I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know that.
But you know he can't bully certain people. So Surf kind of like been like, yeah, it ain't shit. But Matt try to make it seem like, what, I'm here. He like, so you basically just drove here for what? To do what? You know what I'm saying? Like
But then you
he
got Angela Yee. What is she take some responsibility for this bullshit too? I know she since she left Breakfast Club, her shit ain't really been lit like that. Her little lip service, that's something, but this she looking at it like, oh, okay, opportunity. Which it was.
nah.
I
But
think for her that was straight content in my opinion for her. She knew what she was doing.
That's what I'm
And I
saying.
think that she felt Mav had enough control not to, get physical or whatever the situation is. But I don't know. For me, that was just that was weak in my opinion. Because I don't never lip service don't never come across my algorithm
mm-hmm.
besides, you feel me,
Me
this
neither.
situation. And that's how I came across my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was a lip service episode?
That was lip service.
Oh.
That's what he said. But it's the thing though. She ain't really these studios, people come in and out, and Math being that he do content, you be having a relationship with people who be in and out of studios.
Yeah.
So Angela ain't necessarily got to drop nothing versus somebody who hey, ain't just your boy at the studio up at the studio. You know what I'm saying? Easy as that.
Angela lame for that.
It wasn't one of them. Angela invited.
Yeah.
It was
She
clear.
lame
She
for that.
invited.
Especially if she ain't tell them boys that she should have told them, oh, Math want to pull up. What y'all think about that? Nah, fuck that nigga. Okay, well, he gonna have to wait. That's it.
She tried to play the role that she didn't know it was smoke with them too. If you watch the video,
Yeah, man, cut it
play the
out.
content.
But
She
this the
tried to play
thing
like
though.
she didn't know it was an issue.
He done took this L before playing bully when he went to LA, and it ain't turned out the right way. He just need to chill with this whole tactic of I'm gonna play the bully role. You know what I'm saying? We know
The
you
white
got
boy served them.
That's that New York mentality. I think y'all be
that
extra
shit
out. How little
crazy,
TJ tried
bro.
to punch a little streamer over there, a
We
little
from
Mac.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, a little bit too extra out sometimes, bro. Like, bro, chill, bro.
Y'all the original 4 extras out there in New York.
Fuck out of here. We ain't doing dumb shit like pull it. Nah, I'm gonna stop. I ain't
Hey,
going
remember when
nowhere.
Tax told? Remember when Tax and Math was going at it? Tax was getting that math about acting like that. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
So
You right.
While we on
I
the
ain't
New
gonna
York
lie.
topic,
Yeah, that is some New York, some Brooklyn shit. Really, Tax, Math. That's the Brooklyn shit. That niggas think they just the
Troy
toughest.
Ave.
Yeah, Troy Ave, all of it. If Troy Ave or Tax, one of them wasn't from Brooklyn, this wouldn't have went like that. If one of them was from somewhere else, you can't two Brooklyn dudes, and then
ain't
they the
enough pride
toughest.
room for that pride,
Hey,
bro.
somebody told me to move to Queens.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man, but things have changed, but I'm just saying the traditions and stuff, but things are changing. But this shit, Angela Yee got to take some responsibility. I feel it was content. It was good content. Her little lip service shit. This helps, but I always thought lip service was a thing about like sex and shit. Where you talk
It
about
is.
Females
It
but
is. It
yeah.
is.
I feel like that's what it was too. Like
That's exactly what
a
it
sit
is.
down like a red table type shit.
Kind of
yeah.
like Gina View shit, whole fashions. It's kind of just like that.
So what she find that shit ain't going nowhere. So now she trying to come to the YouTube streets with the bullshit.
No, I mean to be honest, lip service been doing this thing for a long time. It's kind of cemented at this point. Like it don't need to no gimmicks. I don't think you can necessarily control a nigga like Mav. He gonna do shit like that. But it should have been security set up to where you can't come in the green room. You ain't allowed nowhere where these people right here can see you in the first place. So that's what make it be fishy. That's what make it seem fishy.
This is my cousin. He from Oakland. He got a big platform. You feel me? He
Who
in
the
the
official
community,
King Bang?
Yep, that's my cousin
What's
in
up, my
Oakland.
boy? What's going on? What part of the
He
town he
just
from?
got strip clubs out there. That's the homie for real. But that's my
What part of the
cousin.
town he from?
Salute.
I don't even know. I gotta tap in with you on
Oh
that.
yeah, so salute to bruh for sure.
I don't even know how
It was just a big thing going on right now. Boy, there's no Crips and Bloods in Oakland. Y'all been seeing that going on?
Well, Dogface
man, but
sorry to
we
bring up
kind of
the puppy face whole nigga, but he was, all his content is about 100 and cash and everything else. So his main thing was Oakland, the land of the players, the land of the players. How this nigga da 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 da. You feel me? And I'm like, dude, get over it.
What was his point with that? What did anything
okay.
that I've done don't make me
You know
player?
what? Socially, we hear players and we don't associate that with gangster shit. Just like the Detroit niggas, they're like Detroit players. No, gangsters too. See,
Yeah,
you getting that part fucked up. You think, yeah.
So he's trying to equate the Bay or me being from Oakland, us being players like Too Short and shit like that. So we
like
not
everybody like
we not on the bullshit.
He trying to say he trying to say, oh, but he a gangbanger. So how he's a gangbanger from Oakland? Because Oakland, the land of the players. He a
what's your boy
follower.
name?
What?
He was a
That's
rapper.
what
He
he's
was in
trying to
that
say.
movie with
I was who I was a long time before I met Wack, my boy. And you so far off my radar, I don't even know that you talking about me, bro.
He
But
didn't know.
now
I
I
didn't
will,
know.
since you've been going on me for about 2 weeks now, I will address you and I'll make a video after this. Don't even trip, my boy. Oh, dog. You know what I'm saying? I might teach you some new tricks. It's 2024. That's why.
I ain't gonna hold you.
2025, excuse me. It ain't the same situations. I'm a well-traveled man. I done been through a few things. You know what I mean? Everybody out here, if you make one phone call, puppy dog, you'll know exactly what it is. And I'm like this flagging all through everywhere I go. You can see it on my live, and I don't have to prove nothing. I'm an intellectual man now. You hear me? That's why I'm on YouTube. I'm not here to yell. You know what I'm saying? I was just getting some love from a 60-year-old lady. You feel me? And she appreciated how I gave my takes on things for the brothers out here. You hear me?
Oh
I'm setting
yeah.
the precedents. I'm not out here focused on another grown man. I seen Puppy Face been talking about Whack for about 8 months now, I think.
That's
That's a long
crazy.
time to be focused on another individual. Imagine if you would have put that energy into reading some books, bro.
Hey, like you, Drew Down from Oakland, ain't he?
Yeah,
Big
Drew
big fact.
down.
Big fact. Drew down. You hear
So
me?
they
Oh,
think they
mama.
think every nigga like Drew Down. That's the problem.
Hey, see, we both got real. If he really was one of them, he would know. We only do that when we got to.
Right.
We like to mess around with the female. We like Detroit. We players. We know Detroit is
Yeah.
cousins of the Bay.
Yo, he
We are
said that.
players.
He
We get
did say
money.
that too.
We get money. But it's a lot of bullshit that partakes and goes on out here.
Right.
Everybody know that. That's what people are scared to come to Oakland. Period. Point blank. Nobody's scared to go to Detroit. You're scared to go to Oakland.
Puppy
Oh
face.
no.
Cut it out. Get some other topics. Go find another topic to talk about. Move on. You feel me? Your feelings was hurt. It's okay, puppy face. Move on, my dude. Just move the fuck on.
And the thing is, I don't know if you read the 48 Laws of Power, but you letting this young dog get you out of your character. Oh, maybe that is your character. I don't play a character. You hear me? But I'm glad it was brought to my attention. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to address the foreign platform. Not only I don't mind you feel people, using my content. It's a lot of my content being used. I appreciate it. Salute to everybody, you feel me, and been dropping the links to the description, everything like that, showing us love on this panel right here. But you didn't only rip the interview, bro. You ripped the reaction, my reaction to the interview, and then dropped it on your page. That's brazy, bro. So I appreciate that. You feel me? It was that entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do. But that's a little foul, my boy. And you got a decent platform. You do interviews. You got 10,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We all trying to eat, blood. So I'm a little confused why somebody would do that. You know the YouTube streaks and how it moves. You don't do that. And not even just take the interview. You took my reaction to my interview.
That's crazy.
I'm putting in that much work where I reacted to my own interview.
Yeah, they doing it, bro. They re-rocking the re-rock, bro.
They re-rocking the re-rock, man. Come with some new content. That's all.
And not even that. I've seen bullshit with the loose with the The dude from Dago, what's his name? Is it J.O. Felony?
Yeah, well, Luce talk about Jo.
Yeah. Well, bro, I've been tapped on videos. Let me listen to this, and it'd be a different picture. And I started listening. I'm like, hold up, this Bush,
Our
that's Cat.
content.
The
Oh,
whole
they,
conversation, like if you don't know if it's off a Clubhouse, you don't know where the
yeah,
fuck it came from.
yeah. And they only just say shout out Cash Rules. They don't say shout out
Oh, they
Boulevard.
grimy. Yeah, they don't say, they grimy to the gutter. They don't,
But
it's
it's
okay.
our fault too because we got that option, allow to share or not.
We could fuck them over,
But
but
what
Yeah.
you mean? I mean, but that was the case of. I feel like you could always screen record it. You can hit the share and go to one of them YouTube download sites. There's a lot of ways to rip
No, but
content.
once the audio, people will be slick and speeding up, and if you read the fine lines, they say
yeah,
speeding up, don't change it. No, once the audio is linked in with the computer, they know what audio is who audio, and you
So
can't
you said
take
I
it.
gotta change my settings? Is what you saying?
Yeah, once you change them settings, they no sharing, no none of that. All that shit
We'll
is me.
holler. We'll holler. We'll holler.
Yeah.
but I don't think well, my personal opinion is I think we should share whatever right now
Nah,
until
yeah, I ain't. Yeah, man, yeah, I'm not tripping off of. I ain't one
Certain
of them that's
content.
doing content. Shout out to Cliff World TV, from Arkansas. He do a lot of. He tapped into this scene and situation. You feel me? I do a lot of his content. He ain't never he ain't never copyright struck my shit, and I feel the same way. But at least do your due diligence and just put the link in the description and just throw where the original content came from.
Hey,
That's
I
I
all.
think
wouldn't have no problem
yeah,
if a
you're right.
person they got a big interview, let's say Loose and Whack come on their shit, and
Mhm.
and with that one they don't want you to share. If you do share it, they gotta
Yeah.
approve it, or they don't want you to share it at all. I wouldn't have no
Niggas,
problem with that, and everything else you can. But this one right here, being that it's big, and you gonna end up cutting it and paste, So no, just boom.
they some hoes, bro. They some hoes. Did y'all catch the last exposers, man? That thing was crazy, man.
That shit
I
was
I
up and
did. That
down.
was a good episode. 3 hours 40 minutes. I was
Yeah,
it went up, down, sideways. Kilogram got packed out
yeah.
again.
Kilogram is just, bro.
Uh,
Like,
But what about the baby situation? What y'all feel about that, though?
eh,
ah,
all right, all right. I feel
ah.
this. I've been wanting to talk about this since the video first dropped. Why do he feel? I know he didn't. So he has already. If y'all know the baby, when he had that home invasion, he done already got busy on people, multiple people. He was on some John Wick shit.
That's a fact.
Like he knows how to be tactical with them firearms. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
laid
real.
stuff down.
But with that being said, so he's been in 3 to 4 like um
Altercations.
firefights that you feel me we know of, not including the
Mhm.
ones he hasn't been.
Mm-hmm.
My only problem with that is he is multiple times where he's been in that interrogation room for too long. I have never. There is no statements. There is no writing that you will ever find. No transcript where I have sat down and talked with them people. I've gotten pulled out of bull tanks for bullpens for getting questioned about M's, everything. We don't have no conversation. Ain't nothing about to be fixed right now. You already know. Cut
My
this.
only
Talk to my
Nah,
people.
I feel you. I feel you. I think
There,
for the
there.
most part, he knowing that. I think sometimes he feel like in those situations, a lot of situations he was in, it came to him. So when you defending yourself, he feel like he need to start explaining the situation because he ain't do nothing wrong and he just defended himself.
I
They
feel
came.
that, and he know he's smart. He's articulate. You know what I'm saying. But you can
Mhm.
exit all of that out
You don't have to talk to him.
by invoking your right to remain silent because they
Right,
say it can and will be used against you. It
right,
don't say for they we're gonna use it to help you.
right,
Mm.
Used against you. You feel me?
right.
And
Wow.
then, but the also where he went wrong at is he pointed out the direction where the shots came from.
Yeah.
Now,
Damn.
with him doing that, if somebody was arrested or not arrested, you already said too much information. You snitched at that point.
On top of if the artist who is arrested for this shit is formally up under you, then it's like that might be nail in coffin.
Is that
You
the
know what I'm saying?
situation that took place? Because I seen that in the comments, but I couldn't verify that.
I'm not speaking on I'm not
Yeah, I think
speaking
that
fact.
is
I'm
what
just
took
saying
place.
if so, I'm gonna do my due diligence. But if so, then that's like, and I love Charlotte. Charlotte is, bro. I love Charlotte,
Yeah, they ain't
and it
taking nothing
hurts
away
me.
from that.
It
The
hurts
thing
me, but
is,
Not
and
yeah,
it's
it don't take away from nothing that he's done prior, but that situation, I gotta call a spade a spade. He talked
right,
right.
too much. even
And
if he was
it
spending
in the
them or
county
whatever.
from either. That ain't got nothing to do with Charlotte, the town, or nothing like that. It got something to do with him. And the panel, I mean, the exposers, they came to the understanding that he was talking too much. And there was one guy that disagreed, you know.
See, we need to end this. No. That's perfect. You brought that up. We need to end this narrative. If somebody didn't snitch in the paperwork, then that means he didn't snitch. No, listen, you just seen Woody tell in 2015, and it didn't lead to no shit until 2023, 2024.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't have to lead to an arrest right away, or Alpha David right away, or black and white right away. It don't have to lead to that. Some evidence can just be.
And you can snitch off paperwork if you're help. So that helped the DA. That okay. The shots didn't come from that area. Now we have focused all on this area, and we don't have to waste no other time. Let's see who was in that place from this where the shots came from.
That's
he
crazy.
might not never ever be in the paperwork.
Check this. The job that King Yella and Butter was doing led to Dirk's investigation. All that little side banter and shit.
Yeah, of course,
and O Block 5 testifying that Dirk and this and that. All that information led to that, bro. So
data is data, bro, and they collect data. Data is data.
Somebody I hold with a high regard out there, who I respect, Take Capone. And he tell a hell of a story. I need to get a Take Capone interview.
Yeah, I fucks with Take. I fucks with Take Capone. Yeah,
and he had to beat all them snitching allegations, and he really didn't snitch, and all them people that was coming at him. He still tall through that. Made it
he's
through
just
all the firefights.
He's a victim of the popular vote, but him being the one that was down the whole time. But that's the worst kind of shit feeling too.
That's what old boy on the Exposers panel. I feel like he was confused because was right is wrong is wrong. But he
say that nigga name Kilogram.
Yeah, Kilo. I was trying to remember his name. Kilo. He in that trip bag to where I ain't going to agree with everything Wack say. I ain't no follower. I ain't no okay. But what's right is right. Is wrong, my nigga. Ain't no pressures to disagree with what Wack and everybody saying so you can stand out to make the show or make it the show more interesting.
And that's falling a victim to the comments, because there do be a lot of comments that say, "Oh, a lot of people don't disagree." If I don't disagree with it, I don't disagree with it. If we happen to have a lot of the same alignments and feelings about shit, that just is what it is.
Thank you.
And even the direction shit that he was talking about, where the shooting coming from, bro. To be honest, you didn't have to tell them that, bro. You didn't have to say that. You could have been like, I don't know what direction.
That's telling.
My head was in the phone.
Also too with I've seen with Kilo mistake, and I done told him this. You feel me? Going back on things. Once I say something on the internet, even if it's wrong, I'm going forward right now.
Wait, what do you go back on? What do you go back on?
Just he was, I didn't say this, and I meant this, and all that. Man, fuck all that. I said what I said.
But I ain't gonna lie.
See, the problem is he don't fit on there. I'm gonna be honest. That's just a hot take.
It's like Lush on no jumper. It's like Lush on no jumper.
Yes, it don't mesh, bro. I wouldn't fit on the Exposure show. And when they're doing the 100 show and they talking about all the other shit, cool. But Kilogram don't fit in that space, bro. He don't fit in that space.
I'm gonna be real, and this is all things that I didn't say it in public already, and he know how I feel myself. Even the name Kilogram, I don't feel like that should even be his name, because when it comes to street topics and shit like that, like it doesn't match the energy doesn't match the name. No, if your name is Kilogram, you need to have been. I should know about you, dog.
Nah. He's saying it's coming from my name hold weight, not necessarily street. See, I know.
Oh no, but he's a fool. He's a fool. He says that he's a full part of the streets. He said he's a street. He was a street dude. That's what he said.
I mean, that's respectable.
But you could be right about his name, though. You could be right.
Nah, that's what he said. But bro, sometimes you can be a part of the street, but that don't necessarily mean you need to be a part of this.
Because when I seen him and when I heard him speak, I thought, okay, we got an articulate, intelligent young man here. That's cool. But then your name Kilogram, when you start breaking down the shit, and then the way he's talking and what he did, and then he talking about the rat and shit, he's on the wrong side with that. I ain't gonna lie though. If Ghost is here, I tell him right now, Ghost came at him sideways first. It might have been with good reason, but Ghost came at him sideways first on the you a long tail rat. You know, he said you act like a long tail. Like a long tail, and that's when it went up. But
hey, you know what though? But this is I don't blame Ghost for this. I blame the PTSD he got from Hassan, because if you noticed, he said, bro, he pulled out a blick on camera.
Yeah, I seen that.
He pulled out a blick and was mad that everybody was talking about it. Oh, why we got to move forward from this? Nah, you just pulled out
Nah,
a blick on
he
live.
went to
Cut it out.
Can't
SMD.
erase that.
He
It's
went to
live camera.
SMD. He
So
went to
let me finish.
SMD
Let me land
first.
with that Hassan thing. He's suffering with PTSD from that because even on a certain episode of Exposure, somebody sent in a super chat with some bread and was like, "Oh, he Hassan Kilogram should have handled the situation like Cash just did." You feel me? Whatever the situation was, I think it was with Dogface. Cause Hassan marked him out, and he, even on this episode of Exposures, he was like, "Oh, I ain't never going out again," and whoop de whoop whoop whoop. So like
I
he's
didn't see
trying to
that one.
See, but
over
that's the
prove
problem.
himself.
You can't prove yourself
That's the
on the
problem.
internet. On the internet, and I think sometimes we be too over fucking zealous about who's street and who real and who. Bro, we all on the internet. That shit don't matter anyway. How about you prove yourself as far as content and personality development? Fuck all the street shit. Go prove that to them. We get
He
caught up on
proved
that
it.
too much.
He proved a lot to us by his actions and his character. By his actions, he proved a lot to us. Like he's insecure. He's
Yeah,
not
the
really.
whole SMD shit. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that and then that with pulling out a
that's
strap on the computer is wild.
yeah.
And uh, Wack made a good point to me when we was podding. You feel me? It was like, let's just have a conversation. None of us can teleport through the phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
You
Thank you.
goddamn right. Well, so let's just have this conversation.
That's a fact. That's a cold fact. That's what I said. I said you can't prove it on the phone and on the computer, on the internet. You can't prove it.
See,
Why you
I knew
gotta
it was
prove
a
it? Why we
little, it was a
can't have
little,
a discussion anyway?
it,
Why
He
it
you
was
just
a
need to
little.
feel like
talk hip hop. He need to talk hip hop and
He's good at
culture.
talking hip hop. You feel me?
Yeah.
I knew it was a little extra trying to be tough situation when after the day after he got into it with Hassan, people were saying he wasn't street and he didn't represent New Jersey right and yada yada yada, right? So he drove from wherever he was at, Connecticut or wherever, down to his old stomping grounds to take pictures and shit like that.
That don't even prove nothing. You
That's a
see,
little corny.
but this the thing. If a man curse you out online, that don't necessarily mean you not street.
I
That's
don't
not
mean
proving shit. It don't mean shit either way. So you
I
better
just
off
called
not
a
even.
virtual pack out. That's all.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah. So
VR.
either
We in
way, it
VR
don't
right
matter.
now.
So it's better off just developing your shit. And like, bro, he need to just worry about hip hop, bro. Stop worrying about all the other shit because they ain't
He
gonna forgive him
filthy, but
about the Hassan shit.
he got monetized and shit without before he even met any of
Bullshit,
us.
right?
B1000. And to keep it real, I ain't even addressed the motherfucker that's been talking about me for 3 weeks. It ain't that hard to ignore people, bro.
Yeah,
If you
it's
feel
not.
me, it's not
It's
that
not.
hard.
It's
Yeah,
not.
these dudes is crazy. He showed me a lot. I ain't gonna take away everything from him, but he it was flawed. That it was bad. He made the exposures look bad. He made all kind of shit look bad. I ain't gonna hold you with his actions, like showing
Now I'm
that
gonna
thing.
disagree with you on that one, making the exposers look bad. See, the
He did.
exposers I feel like can't really look bad because they would expose it from the inside out.
Let me give you some insight too, right? He was talking and shit, and they was like, I don't know, Kilo. And I'm telling Kilo, I'm in my mind, I'm saying, Kilogram, you don't know if he talking about hypothetically. We go on a robbery. I said, I'm thinking in my mind, Kilogram, if you go do anything with them after y'all done, they're gonna shoot you because they know you ain't gonna be solid in the
That's it.
first place.
Yeah.
And you don't even understand that.
Can't trust
Motherfucker.
him.
You
He
the
gonna
one, you
talk.
the one we tucking on. You the one we
Yeah,
tucking on for sure.
yeah,
We doing
yeah.
the split with us and we giving you a couple dollars.
Yeah,
You
after
But
it's done, they gonna look at each other and look at you and head tap you
gotta
because you
go.
don't even understand.
I don't understand his confusion of talking to the police.
He caught up on that 1980. He caught up on the 1887 act of it has to be a crime, then documented
No,
in black and white, and it
Yep,
says that he.
that's what his point was. It got to be on paper. Somebody had to have went to jail and all this. But
Yeah,
you just
that's
made a few great point with cases that wasn't handled until later that had people going to jail. And you don't, if the baby, it may never be in paperwork, but that might have been the key they needed to find and go get the
thank
details
you.
they needed. You hear me?
Thank
And
you.
he will never be in the paperwork, but he solved that case.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like he just wanted to be the guy to start some shit and be on the opposite. And then I remember he was selling ghosts. I got my own mind. You a hoe. You just listen to what it
nah. It
no.
it started with this. No, I'm gonna get all y'all. I got something for all y'all. it says at the top of this is something. They're like, bro, what the hell would that have to do with anything? Even if it do say something at the top, what does the video say?
Luce told him, I ain't doing no, you got to get out the car. We ain't doing nothing with your ass.
Hey, and shout out to Ghost. He just started his YouTube. He running
yeah,
with the
subbed up,
first
yeah.
videos. I think it's Ghost Los One.
And tell Ghost, don't let niggas run with that long tail rat shit. He better run with that shit.
I like that shit.
Long tail rat.
That's a good one. That's a good ass one. That's
He
a
better
good one, like
stamp it.
Tweety.
Yes.
Yep.
I like that.
Yes.
Long tail rat. He said, you act like a long tail.
Don't let him take it.
Hey, he been doing that for a couple months now. That's that's in my brain. That's a good ass one.
I like that one.
We all know where it comes from.
I even like don't say nothing either. Don't worry about nothing.
Don't worry about nothing.
Don't even worry about it. Yep, say less. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, that's something I would say. Don't even worry about it. Yep, say less.
But I guess the Xposers, we need something. They need, that what's his name, Kilo. I hope he decides to continue or whatever, because he might be shooken up after that last episode. He might fell away.
He's gonna cry in the car.
But you see, Wack was looking to him for the hip hop perspective and content, and he in prior episodes, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. He was on his shit. He even made me like, okay, this is what my platform is also based off of. I got to make sure my hip hop knowledge right. Back to the it was about the plies. I don't even remember everything. It was the plies when he sued and he knew the 6 people that he was suing and all the shit. I'm like, okay, I got to be prepared with my information. So if that's you feel me, that's your niche, you got to be prepared when them questions come.
Yeah,
he got to embrace that and it's okay to step away from. Because I was in the streets, that means I gotta be a street dude on this platform doing street. No, and to be honest, the shit too feel anyway. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and work this niche. So I was thinking about talking about Wack about the 100 side sports. Stick to that, bang that out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and then y'all seen, I don't know if y'all peeped the X hat that academics have been wearing for a couple weeks. That was the prototype Xposers hat. So it's merch coming. That shit was raw. I thought it was it looked like an old school XFL hat. That shit was hard, you know what I'm saying? So he could play that avenue because the separation of real, let me not say real. Hold on, there's a lot of shit going on. Hold on.
No. Go down with that thought though. Go down with that thought.
Okay, for sure. It's a lot of the levels of I don't want to gangster or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The street individual that's really been in that, the level where he's at, I feel like is the separation is far from the majority of the pot anyway. So stick to that different lane.
Right. It's a bunch of sharks and you're like an orca. Even though you're dangerous, it's an orca whale. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
These are great
dangerous
whites.
In a different way.
Yeah, I definitely interested in some Exposer merch. You feel me? That's some fly shit. The Xposers, I'm with that.
It was another episode you wanted to talk about too, Bush.
Before you go to that one, I gotta get that loose. Okay. This nigga said Kevin Garnett is not a fucking legend. He said that John Stockton ain't a legend. Loose. Hold on, bro.
Yeah,
that's 20,000 assists, bro. 20,000 plus assists.
Yeah,
KG, the big ticket, ain't a legend. Loose.
What was the reason why KG wasn't?
I used to love Utah Jazz.
I get his point. He was talking about superstar like Kobe, Shaq, Michael Jordan. He's like, them are the.
They didn't let KG get there with the press because of his attitude.
But his ferocity alone makes him a legend. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. KG is undeniable. I mean, he a legend for sure.
He's legend, bro.
He one of them. Ticket. Contract, wasn't he?
I might have to call Luz. Who was he thinking on that one?
And John Stockton. Now I get it. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't flashy. But John Stockton got 20.
I fuck with Stockton, Hornacek, and that whole Jazz.
John Stockton is it's gonna sound crazy, but rock with me. Go with me for a second. He almost is parallel to like Kobe for outworking people. You feel me? Finding what works for him and getting it in. Not on the skill level, but the way he did it.
Okay.
Check this, Bush. I'm about to bring this up. Now watch. He got the assist record, right? And still hold it to this day. And he ain't played in almost 30 years, right?
Are you serious? No, not 30 years. You bugging. You said he ain't playing almost 30 years.
Yeah, which he
Since
would. I mean, he would have been. I would have been 2 when he
like
stopped playing, possibly.
so like night. So what you mean he stopped playing like 90, early 90 something?
Bro, he
That's
did not
crazy.
stop playing when I was 2 years old, bro.
That
Yeah,
might be right because I forgot how old I am.
yeah. He
Nah, he
got
didn't,
I
listen.
bro.
He got
I
fifteen
was not
thousand right
watching
now.
classic John Stockton videos, bro. I
don't
couldn't
think
have
it's
been.
30 years, bro.
He got 15,000 right now. The closest person is Chris Paul. Chris Paul done played damn near 20 years and got 12.
Stockton
Come
11,
on,
bro.
Where
15.
Kyrie at? Where Kyrie at on there?
Kyrie is nowhere on the list. You got Jane. You got John
What
Stockton,
about
Chris
Chris? You said
Paul,
Chris Paul, right?
Chris Paul next, Jason Kidd, LeBron James with fourth.
Oh yeah, I forgot. LeBron be throwing dimes like a
But you
mother.
got 15,000 that still stand to this day. Stockton
That's
is a
crazy.
legend.
He
Stockton's a
legend. He
legend,
legend.
bro.
I don't know if
How
Lucy
many years
meant
did
to
he
say
play?
superstar or legend. I don't know if he meant to say like if he was comparing legend with superstars. You feel me?
No, he was talking about rings and all. They don't have a ring because he said something about what you call it, only having one ring. Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's a sports situation, bro. You should start up. We should start that segment up. You know, I won't be
Right,
no help
right.
with that.
Who you talking about? It's a wobbler, or you talking about
Just a
global
sport, just
TV?
sports talk in general. You know what I'm saying? Just sports talk in general because they eating with that shit. I was thinking about doing something myself, starting one. You know what
The
I'm
way
saying?
that Cam and this gonna go into that too. The
Right,
way that
right.
Cam and Mace do it is hard. But what y'all think about the Jim Jones situation?
uh,
Ah, here we go. Here we
you
go.
might have to enlighten me. I don't even know what's going on with him right now.
I
Go
mean,
ahead,
this
EST.
the same shit that's been resurfacing that Wack came at him about the shit that's been up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
back up.
okay, how about this? 50 came on Cam and May show and basically told what
Okay,
everybody
yeah.
knew that he threw that bone out there back then to see what Jim bit, and Jim bit the bone. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course,
Instead of
but we
staying
all
down.
knew that even with the rap with the in the basement. You remember that episode
Right, right,
where
right. When he
50 was
came
kind of
in,
trolling him, but he didn't know. He was like,
right.
hey, didn't you have that hot record like last year or something? And then he was like, oh, what's that one what's that shit called? Oh, balling. He was trolling like you
But this
feel
is how
me?
you know Cam is a player because Cam was able to laugh it off with 50, right? And Jim got mad. So it's
Mm.
like,
Cam is the
that
boss. He was the boss though. You
he
feel
was
me?
it
You got
right.
that's probably the dynamic that made Jim mad because
And
he
then
still
Jim
felt like
got
he got to
signed.
prove himself somehow. But Cam was the boss in the situation, so he looking at it like I'm here with Fifth right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
That's
I
why I'm
know
saying.
you're right. Because Jim wanted, as he grew and his career grew, he was wondering why he couldn't get that boss respect. You feel me? I do believe it's some foul, dirty work going on with that situation. Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe the spirit in Harlem. I'm not from Harlem. I'm from Brooklyn, but they're used to old rats. Let's be honest. OGs that got a legendary rats, and they still it seems like they be
Name a
still
couple.
proud
Name a
of them.
couple.
I ain't gonna hold you like Harlem,
Name a couple.
Alpo. You feel me?
Hey,
These are
listen,
the
man, no
names.
disrespect, but listen, bro. The feds leaked the footage of your phone call. Everybody on that phone call and around it went to prison, but you.
Hey, that phone call.
What I'm saying.
That call is wild.
So it's like
He
I
got it.
don't want to.
Hey, all right. So let's break this down, EST. Because me and you, I think we feel the same passion about this. I rocked with Jim Jones.
Yes,
So
yes.
heavy on the West Coast. I don't know why, but I think when
You
he
picked
came
up
and
that
did that
rag.
shit with
You
the
picked up that
game,
rag.
I think when he did that shit with the game, it was just all over. And he
Yeah,
was Bloody
Right,
Waters. You know what I'm
right,
love it
saying?
too.
It was a perfect storm for me. Jim Jones, Dipset was fly, B Team, everything. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
right.
But he said we have to violate him.
Hmm.
Or some real mob shit. He said some real gangster shit. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody got implicated and is in prison. And you didn't get brought in for
Something ain't
questioning.
right,
You didn't
man.
get nothing.
Something ain't right. You
That's the part.
And
respect.
six nine
That's
even
the part where
said
I be
that they
like,
got
hold on, don't insult my intelligence. I don't care. Like, I'm not calling you a rat, but don't insult my intelligence with that. That right there is fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy. And they used your shit. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like you was in control of shit. So it's like,
they used that in court, right?
yeah, how we
So
get this?
how could you use that in court and not have the other man on the side of the phone and you know who we talking to? That's wild.
Because think about this. I
I
think
never
they would
seen
they
nothing
they
like
let 6ix9ine here because they had a problem. Um, basically translating what it violate mean, because we know that can mean anything. Violate can be whoop his ass, you know. So
Mhm.
I mean, that's
they
what I
took it.
thought it meant. I thought it meant like, you know, DP type shit.
You're right,
Yeah.
right. But they, you know,
Violating.
they can be translating into, oh, that means a M, catch a B. And it's like, no, that's not what that means culturally. Implication, because in our culture we can use one word three
Many
different times,
different ways.
like nigga,
But still,
nigga.
I feel like you have to be brought in for us to figure that out.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the
You
part
feel
when
me?
yeah, that's the part I'll just be
I've
like,
been in trouble for a lot less.
Yeah, yep. And I think
I didn't have them conversations where they're reading text messages. The DA is in court reading text messages of me and my homies
and turn it into
from
some
burner
game.
phone. And they don't
Mhm.
even, they're saying person 1 and 2. They don't even know who it is. They don't know if it's me. They don't know if it's him. They don't know if it's a person
how long,
in the
hold
court.
on, stop right there.
Go ahead.
How do the public get a fucking phone conversation?
The
Just like
police,
how they get all them jail tapes.
police released that.
They put it out there for to wash your name.
Mm-hmm.
And they only Loose made a good point about the baby shit. They only put it out there if you rat to make you look
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Because what
They
else
don't
Yeah,
put out
it would make no it would make you look good if they would put something out and you stood on 10.
that's a fact. So that
Right.
makes perfect sense. You know,
I
think
never
about
thought about that, but that made a lot of fucking sense.
So back to the topic, Bush. What you saying as
Now, I
far
was
as
saying, think about that Exposure episode where Hocus was trying to defend his big blood homie. You feel me? And you know, I gotta watch my mouth because SMM is very powerful, and dude is a powerful figure. But like, I'll go back to
What
the
we
New
talking
York
about?
attitude. No, I'm just saying the New York attitude of how we defend these legends or whatever, no matter what they do. Like, fuck that. He did some foul shit. Let's talk about it and get it out the way. Ain't no defending that. So you think about Frank Lucas got a whole movie
Oh,
about it.
that's what was coming next out of my mouth. Where do you think that shit come from, Bush? What is that about? I
I'm
know
saying,
y'all
like,
proud of
you
their
never seen
accolades and what they did, but it's real niggas who didn't tell too.
facts. But the
protecting the popular vote and the money.
money, the popular
That come
vote,
before the morals now. Yeah.
it's just like back in school. The popular motherfucker get away with shit, get away with bullshit. The fact, like, that's just how it is. In New York, for some reason, they want to protect their legend. You think about Jim Jones, Dipset. Dipset was a big thing, and not. I know y'all know because y'all everywhere else, but imagine in New York, you feel me? It was huge, and
Like,
and,
we
and
love Dipset West. I actually know a couple Dipset West members and was kind of, was with them for a few days out there when I was younger.
mm-hmm.
Rolls Royces, I'm talking about in 2015, 16,
Yeah,
all Bird Gang chains.
doing
Them
it
was
big.
some fly dudes. You
And,
feel me? No Diddy, no whatever, all of that. You
nah,
know
I
what I'm
get it.
saying?
But niggas want to romanticize it
But
and look
why
past
though?
the
Do
bullshit.
y'all can hold them in high regards, but if they told, just it is
Yeah,
what it is.
that's it. You know, and that's it. And that's why Wack was bringing up the point. Loose Cannon don't give a fuck. His dad told, and he
See,
cut
but
him.
that's what
Like,
they talking about with the kilo shit. Is hard with evidence like this. Like they'll leak a phone call, but we won't have no paperwork. So it's like you can't call them a snitch because there's no paperwork. But we heard the phone call, and then we seen what happened with everybody who was being talked about in the phone call and who was on the phone on the other end. We seen what happened with them. So it's like we only left a process of elimination. I'm not calling Jimmy nothing. I'm just looking at
Yeah.
the evidence, and I say process of elimination. Hold on, what the fuck?
But like
That's
you
crazy.
said, don't play with my intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
if we wrong, then explain it. Then tell me what you
Hey,
feel.
why you think that shit? Because even the airport situation,
What who?
that was telling too. So why you think how is this so well swept under the rug? How is this possible?
Because Jimmy is
Oh
a slick talking
shit.
motherfucker,
Hold
and
on, I forgot
basically,
about the airport. Oh
I'm
shit.
a businessman.
My bad, EST.
Nah, Jimmy is slick talk. I don't know, but his career died down. He was one of my favorite rappers. I ain't gonna lie. I
But
used to
he
know the
wasn't
whole.
never a rapper in the first place, though. So I think he
Yeah, he
tricked
wasn't.
himself out in his mind. He was a real street
He
into
was a
that kid that
yeah.
started rapping, got
He
a
was a
bag, and
grimy
he
ass street nigga, and
okay.
it's all starting to show because a lot of grimy street niggas do that yapping to save their ass. A lot of them, that's what
Well,
it is.
one thing I gotta give him is credit. He put the 5 on his back. So like in the early 2000s, when niggas really didn't even know the knowledge behind it. They just seen the shit and didn't know. So
But you giving him credit, I get it. But at the same time, that helps him too a lot That helped him
Yeah.
a whole lot.
The thing
That helped
about
him
Jimmy,
a
I'm gonna
lot.
say this: he wasn't a good rapper. He gave you great visuals. They always
I
gave
like
you
his.
great visuals.
I agree. He wasn't a good rapper,
But
but I'm
but
a
but
ghetto ass
that's
nigga.
going. See, that's going even more in the Bush point. We watching over the rat shit still, and
That saved his ass.
so he is too much. Is we probably that's kind of selective politicking.
Yeah, you're right. But think about these kids when Jim Jones came in, he dropped the album. He's on the beat team shit heavy. These kids when they first initiate and going into it, 10 years old, 9 years old, 13, 12, when they first getting affiliated with the gangs in New York and the East Coast, Jimmy was their dude. Now
On the West
imagine
Coast, Jimmy was my dude when I first got put on.
so the denial that these kids in New York, nah, Jimmy, not you feel me? So it's still in the
Well,
air,
I'm gonna
but
say
real
this
niggas know.
hypothetically. I know who was on the other end of that phone, and for him to be talking to him like that made me look at Jimmy like, oh, okay,
Oh, Melly,
really,
yeah,
oh
Hey, me too
shit,
though. That he was one of them. You one
yeah,
of
he
yeah,
you.
like
You
really.
know
okay, let me shut the.
you a joint.
But
You
but
a
but
real
guess what?
joint.
But guess what? I remember seeing Max B in True Life too. So that's the I can't when I put the two and two together, I'm like, how what the fuck was this at the whole time or because I remember them motherfuckers was torturing shit around here, bro.
You know what?
Oh,
That make me think. How did he make it through all of that?
Yeah. And then get to that and now it's this. And it's like, what was that at when this was going on? Because that would have neutralized this.
when you working with them people, you working with them people and you protect it, bro. You
That's
protect it.
something that if you ain't working with him, you'll never understand. I don't think. See, my cousin, he did 11, right? He was like, hey, don't never try to understand the
Hmm.
mind of at this topic. It was a fuck nigga because you ain't one, so you'll never be able to understand that. So don't
Hmm.
try to. You're gonna hurt your head trying to do it.
Hmm.
So I guess we'll never understand the process of working with them people and how they get protected if we ain't never did it.
Yeah.
No, but that ain't necessarily true, bro. That ain't necessarily true. Because
All right.
you could take, for example, you're not homeless or a bum, but you can take the circumstances, look at his behavior, and evaluate it, and predict his ways and his outcome and his actions based off how he moved. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be a way of analyzing motherfuckers. You ain't necessarily got to be in his shoes and know how a slime snake motherfucker move. Not slime, a snake motherfucker. Hold on, not
No,
snake.
not how they move, but why they move how they move.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right,
The,
right.
the,
You
the passion
expect
saying is
always expect somebody to be who they are, but I can't figure out why you like that though. What makes you tick how you tick?
Like
yeah.
I wouldn't pray on older people, but you know that motherfucker who come and smile and cheese and praying on old folk. You'd be like, nah, you can see it. You don't wanna say it and admit it.
You can definitely see that, but I think the point is you can't see how these police. You think nobody know how the police work, Playboy. They break rules. They break all kind of rules. They protect killers. They do this. They do that to get what they want and their objective, bro. Like it don't matter. Jimmy's helping on a bigger scale if he is, and is helping them, and they're secure with how it's helping them. Like these gang members that's involved with the police
Sex, money, murder.
situations. They're doing something, and they're
And
being
then
protected
I think
too.
a perfect example, Bush Bud, is that YSL case. They sat on them niggas for 10 years. Everybody going down. If you know what I'm saying? If you sat on
Mhm,
somebody for 10
mhm.
years. The
Everybody going
majority of people.
down, yeah, but I mean, and now we see Woody's playing in the snow,
I'm gonna say
having a
this.
good time.
They were collecting evidence for 10 years. They wasn't really full because we know the feds, they won't have to wait no 10 years.
But
They
they
was
letting shit go down. They letting murders go down.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
They
yeah.
letting people get dusted off. Barbershops getting shot up. They know what's transpiring, what's finna transpire in the streets, and they letting it
Well,
go down,
and
continuing
that's
the
why I be
violence and
saying
all of
like
that.
they'd tell us what happened with Young Thug, but the nigga going to New Orleans killing people. They can't
yeah.
find him. Hold on, you knew what Young Thug did for 10 years. Why ain't you know
Thank
what this
you.
dude was been doing?
To play
And then
to
you hear Donald Trump say we could our military knows can find somebody if they the garage that they left out of if they whatever they did. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We can trace you
Mhm.
all the way back to the original point.
Hmm.
So it ain't
Yep,
no way in the world that you could tell us you don't know where certain shit came from. If they want you, when went through my shit, I found out if they want you, they gonna get you.
facts. Any situation, adversity. you realize to beat them, you got to play in the dirt. If it's playing on certain things or whatever else, and the police they realize that too. And that's where that Rico shit came in. It was playing in the dirt with that Rico shit.
Okay, so you see what 50 posted, right?
No, what?
The phone call. Didn't 50 post the phone call?
Yeah. I seen the headline. I didn't even listen to the
50
shit.
reposted the phone call with Jimmy talking about, no, you don't need to do this, and no, Shotty, you need to do this, and you don't do that. At first, I thought it was Bimmy. I'm like, damn, this dude sound like Bimmy on the other end of the phone. Then I'm like, hold on, I know what I'm listening to. That's right. I know who this is on the other side. Damn, Jimmy. That's fucked up.
Jimmy, what's my motherfucking name?
So that's a wild implication for 50 to do that. Like, and he ain't say nothing but just post it. Hey, y'all.
Hey, he know how to hold court in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. 50. He did some little sneaky little shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. People
gotta know what you're dealing with.
Jimmy invited him into his private parts. Yo, get off my you know what? And it's like, oh, why we go there, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Because you should have been gullible enough to know that was a play when I offered you and you signed with Columbia and came over here and did your thing. You should have known what was up.
Hey, but Jimmy kind of admitted to the way he responded. I don't know if you heard his response to it. The way he responded, in my opinion, I felt like he knew. He just he needed the bread. And I don't even want to say needed. He wanted to take the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that. I feel like he wanted the way he explained it. I heard it verbatim from his mouth, and the tone that he gave it with, it was to me. Then the word he worded it was like, I damn near knew it was a play, but I'll need to take this bread and this opportunity. It was a once in a lifetime type thing.
And that's crazy because Dipset the Diplomats wasn't even plateaued yet. They were still fucking going and growing, and 50 was strategically.
That ball and 50 was who he was, and he felt like he could be the Jim Jones he thought he was gonna be. Who Cam is.
Mm-hmm. He cut them right off mid projection, bro. Because they were still growing.
You said he invited him to his privates. Yeah. Now, what did the first thing Kilo do when he got accused of a long tail? What's the first thing he did? That's some East Coast shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's some shit to where nigga.
Ain't that all right? So is that out there really the point of no return? Because that's not a thing out here. We don't say that. Ain't nobody getting into it and saying that. If you saying that, you probably getting whipped out on. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That's a little over the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what's calling you a long tail is the same thing. Basically, that's the point of no return.
Okay. All right.
You feel me?
All right. But how do y'all feel so freely to be able to do that though, or is it not? Y'all don't feel freely.
Well, I don't know what it. I never was that type of dude. I'm
gonna ask you to fight before I ask you to invite you there. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
all right, big fact.
It don't even make no sense.
How y'all feel about AK and Drake?
What happened with that?
Come on, man. We podding.
Oh, the AK case, all that you talking about?
No, AK academics.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's a soldier. He's been championing for a long time. Yeah. I commend his resilience when it comes to this, but he admitted to some L's, and if I was him, I wouldn't go so hard for Drake until Drake acknowledged, how hard I go.
He a hoe, and
the people felt like he should have got that Aiden Ross stream, and I guess recently he had advocated a couple of lies that Drake told him to put out. You feel me? And he didn't know that there was lies. I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? And people were telling him that just make your credibility go down a little bit. So, don't be doing that in the future.
I have respect for academics because I feel like he's still on business. I feel like he knew he was big at, and whenever play came at him, he went at whoever, however, whenever. Now I lost a lot of respect because he found out Drake lied to him, put him out there, got him looking stupid. You're supposed to be a relevant platform. You feel me? You put out some bullshit. And you still. So then I was just listening to the interview. Nah, dead ass. I was just listening to the interview on Wack and Adam's show, and they called him this whole ass nigga. I'm sorry, big act. You're not standing on business, boy. You're not acting like big act. He's still tippy toeing. Yeah, Drake lied to me, but fuck the nigga, man. He lied to you. put it out there and let you know what's
exactly?
going
What did he
on.
lie to him about exactly? I still miss that shit
Man,
about
he
the
lied
route
to
I
with
him.
the
just don't
boy.
like the. I just don't like he was in the mall screaming at his girl. I'm the prize. I'm the prize.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
that was just showing that he ain't never been one of them, and he was
man, he
just getting
is
a
one
taste of
of
that
them.
life. That's all that was. We expect people to be who they are.
He is one of them, Cash. Fuck him. I understand, but he basically showed his cards, homie. He's a mutt. You rich nigga, you don't have to be sucking off Drake no more. You don't have to do it no more.
Or
He
if you
lied to
do,
Now,
you.
that's the fact.
It's-
I think he
you
wanted to
can.
prove like he didn't want to lose the Drake card. I think that played a part, but he also wanted to say that he was loyal to them.
Listen, I
the
love
beef is
strategic. I
on.
love strategic. The only way through this is to double down. Just like if you're a comedian, you get booed. No, don't back off. Go harder. And
Yeah,
that's
you're
how you
right.
get through the fuck.
He
Okay,
did that once already though with the Christmas stream shit. He already doubled down.
okay.
So
Listen,
this was his
you know
triple
about the
down.
story about the bull and the cow when a rainstorm come on the pasture. The fucking cows are run.
That's some
The bulls
Carolina shit.
run
Explain the
forward.
story.
They run to it. So
Yeah,
by the
we run
time
into it, nigga.
you gotta run to it,
Okay, okay.
double down and run into it, bro. And that's the
I
only.
understand the
Yeah, I'm
politics.
biased by Drake. Let's go. Boom. We kicking this shit off. Fuck it, because they bias over there too. If you
I
notice,
understand the politics, but this I guess I ain't never gonna be nowhere because I don't give a fuck. I'm not biased. If Adam do some bullshit, we could talk. I love talking about the bullshit. That's what I
Oh
like to
yeah, I
do.
just we could speak on that because I don't know if I spoke on it. My feeling with when we was talking with Luce. Everybody wanted. Even AD said it. Even AD said it. Shout out to Right Side. Even AD
So,
said it. I don't know if he was talking to Adam. I don't know who he was talking to, but Pun was there. Everybody want to be, gangster until it's time for some gangster shit to go down.
mhm.
yeah, he
So in my
go.
video, my reaction, I said to Women Whack interview. Well, I mean they Sunday show. Um, he wanted to say on Roland, on B on 6-0 when he talking to Loose and on Spody Fodies when he talking to Fo Extra.
That's
But then when some gangster shit go down and the gangster do what he's supposed to, he like, oh, you're just doing this in my establishment and yada yada yada. But he inviting 40 gang members in one area.
mm-hmm. Well,
That
I
that
never.
that be on opposing sides. Y'all done heard when Sharp, when Whack partner was there that guy didn't get along with Sharp and they got into it. It'd be all
Yeah.
types of shit going on up there.
What kind of OG respect you think you got, boy? You did like I can understand a real OG that put in all kind of work and did all that, but still intelligent enough to build a platform as big as Adam. Yeah, he deserves some type of respect in his platform. Yeah, for sure. But Adam, you playing with fire and you really like the right rate and respect. No, but you got the money and the power. Yeah, for sure. But
Hey,
Hold
to
on.
be
He ain't
real,
nah,
playing with fire. These niggas ain't gonna kill no white man.
ain't no killing him. I'm just saying the way he was acting all appalled
nah,
about the
They
he
not
don't
gonna
have
do nothing to
yeah,
him.
yeah, he didn't have to act all the part. He talk about this shit every day and the
yeah,
next day he was in the Spody Fody shooting
yep, in the 40s.
the back what's this video? Off the back video with Fo Extra.
Thank you.
He in the Fodies where shit can go down. YG and Nipsey video shoot got shot up.
Hey,
AD
Yes,
and
sir.
YG
he
video
got some
shoot got shot
progression
up.
though, bro.
Huh?
What?
Fo Extra's got some progression going on with the
I
UFC
love
fight.
it.
He got a bunch of people want to. You see your boy
Oh
Uncle
nah,
Bang
for
from
sure.
Baton
Salute to
Rouge want
Fo
to fight him.
Extra. At one point it was a shout out to HK the Great. I got his first interview when he just got out of jail. He did
Mm-hmm.
a I want to say 18 piece. He 6-0.
Man,
They close, you know what I'm saying? I need to interview him again because the service was kind of messed up. So I got to tap in with you, HK.
for
But
sure.
him and Fo Extra need to do something because I just seen him on that. He was on that hood vlog that they did for the '60s when they was
Okay,
talking
Mm-hmm.
about Bricc. They the real score gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
He
okay.
got
yep.
a lot of knowledge that he feel that the program, you feel me, can move you forward with if you use it the right way.
Yeah,
So
I want
Fo
to
Extra, you feel me? We need to tap in with him. It's
for
probably
sure.
gonna come with a fee now though.
It's just a little. It's just a little bad that Adam took that stance because it's like you playing in the mud, and then when the shit go down, you ain't want to get dirty. You want to be clean.
How is
No,
he playing in
no.
the mud, bro?
I
By
feel like
interview,
he makes it a point to involve the everything that we talk about, the gang banging platforms or
make
But that's the
songs
the
thing.
about it.
That's what his shit is built,
the
bro.
the community is cuz immunity back on Fig. You feel me?
He don't.
They
EFT.
that's
We're not
everything
saying
is
nothing to happen to
involved.
him. We know that ain't nothing gonna happen to him. That's cool. But when some situations go down, when you got the big white man looking down on people when the bad shit happen, oh, how dare they do this? This
But
is
you bringing that
you
energy in though. You bringing
bring
that
the
energy
energy
in.
in, and other white people are looking like, yeah, see, they're animals. Yeah, yeah. Why can't
You
you
talking
speak
to
on it?
Bounty Hunter, you
Now
talking to
guess
Bounty
what?
Hunter BJ, you talking to all the real, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
If he was black, something would have been happened to him, right?
Correct.
possibly,
Right.
possibly.
So what's the problem?
The problem is when some shit go down, take a different stance, more understanding stance instead of just talking
That
down.
it go back to what everybody
Instrumental.
has always said the narrative was since day one. He don't take accountability for nothing. He didn't even take
That's the
accountability
word.
for doing house money. I was
Accountability.
getting.
A little
You
bit
know
of
what
it.
I'm saying? We got to just keep it non-biased. You know what I mean?
Don't try to publicly villainize Loose Cannon and Whack too. And Whack they got the
I
business
called it though,
relationship.
bro. We talking about
Huh?
Adam, right? We talking about Adam,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he
yeah, yeah.
publicly villainized
We
them.
knew that was a tool and a tactic to get them away from whack by doing some legal shit, and that's the last thing Adam need. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but he still could speak on it. It's the way you talk on it. There's a stance you take. Everybody's seeing his stance that he took on that situation.
Panicking white man, yes.
Yeah, and I
Correct.
go.
And then
That's
even and then having the agent Bricc, man, what y'all feel about his latest content? That shit has been real messy and what's going on?
It
He
just
needs to
goes to
stop.
show that he don't have no motion without them.
None at
You know what
all.
I'm saying?
Yo, and the
And
content.
he was the first one to speak that every video that Loose made got me destroying whoop de whoop and yada
You
bro.
know what? If I was him, I would if I would trademark Puka Butts. I would make merch. Anything he do, because you would have to counter it somehow, some way. Because at this point, you're not Loose is reviving his career. Let's be
Mhm.
honest.
Hey, but speaking of trademark, man, I gotta say this. This is the last time we're gonna bring up Puppy Face, but Puppy Face alleges that he trademarked YouTube streaks. So just so y'all know.
How can
So
we even come to
First of
solidify,
all,
validate that?
that's what he said,
I
bro.
don't.
He said it.
The YouTube act has. I didn't. I thought I had was one of the first ones to say YouTube streets. I ain't gonna lie, but I peeped. Act had been saying it for a
This
long
nigga
time.
Loose is
7-4,
stupid,
Milk
bro.
7-4 might have been the first one I
Y'all
think I
see Loose
heard.
new title, man?
But yeah,
For the premiere for the video
Yes,
tomorrow or
bro. He
what?
is. It just dropped. Just came across my screen, bro. That motherfucker just.
Hold on.
He
Hold
don't
the
have
on.
no
one where he
brakes.
said
He
he
don't have
tried.
no brakes on his car, bro.
Zero.
Oh,
No
but then
brakes.
you click on it, the one that he said, I want to apologize.
No. It's a no. It
Nobody.
just dropped a couple seconds ago. Some about peanut butter bricks.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, this
Wait,
nigga
he dropped the
just.
Oh,
video in
they
the middle of the
fell.
day. That ain't like
No,
that ain't like.
just now, just came across the screen.
Shit, we gotta get loose back here tomorrow. We gotta talk about this, Cash.
Oh yeah. You know that's ain't nothing but a phone call away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's the
motherfucker ain't
one.
got no brakes, bro.
I'm on this right now. Hold on.
Hey, you
Anyway.
just seen they just redid kind of somewhat the shit we did on Cash Rule Global. They just did it on Death of the Cloud Chaser. You
Oh,
know what I'm
Cash
saying?
Food Global going up.
Bosco and Loose. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yep. I was at that's the actual episode I was on just a little later when me and
Oh, you
ODM
popped
was on
in?
there.
Okay.
I want to check
Uh
it too.
yeah, it was a all right. So we could talk about that too. And they did rerun it, and that was cool. But Chuck did put me up on this platform. I was in the comments. He brought me up there. You feel me? You know
Mhm.
he got a nice following. You know what I'm saying?
I thought well, I mean, yeah. I
It
felt
was
he came
about
at me with a little aggression, but I probably was reading it wrong. I don't know. He was
yeah.
cool.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Me and Chuck, he had gave me a lot of game, and then some bullshit that happened with a YouTuber. He tried to make it seem like it was some weird shit going on, and then me and him, we see eye to eye. You know, he got a lot of game, so it ain't probably ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But he brought ODM up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me and ODM is he going? You know, he's saying, "Oh, these my people. I know what's going on." Woo woo. When the Verizon text messages come out,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be y'all gonna see because I'm standing on my side, the 100 side. What you doing up there? Yada yada. So he breaking
Mm-hmm.
down his, I'm breaking down mine, and
Right,
we need next time we got to bring that up because that was a good little 40-minute convo. You feel me? And it
right,
was
right.
'cause I was in contact with Loose and Whack at that time, because they saying you doing all this, we'll leave it in the streets. You feel me? And I'm like, I'm telling OGM, no matter what, it's some value. The same thing I told Bosco. It's some. It's our duty to uphold the non-police shit in this game right now. That's what we supposed to do. You feel me? And his response was, "I don't care. I'm gonna do it." So I can't argue with somebody that's
Who don't
admitted.
understand that? Yeah.
My
So
thing is, what do you have to talk about?
and was like, keep it and tell him. I said we're gonna keep it in the streets, keep it offline. You feel me? I
Yeah.
tell him that. He like, all right, and he think it's a YouTube. I don't know if he think it's a YouTube game or whatever. But that's where whack and loose at with it. All that you talking, you playing with some non-street shit. I mean, playing with some street shit in the YouTube streets. So
Yeah.
leave it on the streets and keep that same energy.
Facts.
But that was if y'all ain't checked that out, go to everybody go check out DOTCC, Definite Cloud Chasers. I think the last it was 2 days ago.
I'm gonna check it out.
Five Fifths was on there, ODM, and it was right after the Bosco and Loose situation.
Yeah,
And what y'all think about this new Jello ball track there? Whoa, you know what I'm saying? A tweaker. It's called tweaking.
No, I seen you put it up, but I don't know what you talk. I didn't know what you was talking about. I ain't even aware.
That shit going viral right now. Jello ball dropped that shit called tweaking. You know, Boosie said he want to hop on it. Moneybag Yo said he want to hop on the remix. You know what I'm saying? It's going viral.
Tweaking, that word is a different. It come from something different, but I know it means different things on different parts of town. You feel me? Different. Right. You know, because in Chicago, tweaking mean like turning up, I guess.
That's what it mean out here. You could tweak on somebody. You feel me?
Right.
Like, you could be a tweaker, or you could tweak on somebody. Like, I'm tweaking on you. Like, all right, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
He just dropped a video. I think he's taking advantage of the motion right now.
Who are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, why is we talking about him?
Because it's in the algorithm. Jello ball. Whoa.
Jello. Is he that white boy?
Nah, his mama, his dad. I mean, his brothers are the Lonzo Ball and
Jello.
Yeah, Jello Ball.
You said Jello. Oh, Jello. Okay, yeah. Jello.
Cash is hit to it. My old ass running good. But I did see. Is he the one that he said they get more play than
right.
He said, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
He got it. So he trying to get in the NBA. He like in the G League somewhere, but his wife, his baby mama is old girl Nikki Bay from the Love and Hip Hop and all that.
Yeah. He got some inner with the bullshit in him, I think.
Right. And his brother's in the league. You know what I'm saying? And he just dropped this track. People trying to clown him, but it's stuck with people, bro. More than some artists trying to get music to stick.
What's the clown aspect of
because they were trying to say it sound like a 06 shit. You know what I'm saying? Sound like the masterpiece, some old. But it got to the point where it turned into jokes on them because it's stuck, it's catchy, and it's doing better than some artists who do this shit for a living. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that tells you like people that think they know what's what and what's this game is different. You don't know nothing. You feel me?
How y'all feel about that Xposers episode with the white rapper saying nigga?
I didn't even.
His name Jen Lee. His name Jen Lee, and he from Dallas, Texas. I mean, I'm feeling where Luce coming from as far as
what was Luce take on it?
Luce take was it a lot of people who feel like it's because you come in the struggle around black people that you got the right to say nigga, right? But I feel like just because you grow up in the black circumstances, that don't necessarily mean that you can identify 100% because even in situations, we can clearly see it's a difference. So you don't necessarily go through the same things because you grew up.
I disagree with Luce. Yeah.
I felt Luce when he said, not a lot Luce. Ghost said, all right, don't be black when it's convenient. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
So what you feel, Bush? You don't agree?
Yeah, I'm not with no motherfucking white boy saying the N-word. I'm not even with really the Mexicans saying the N-word. I got some friends who are Mexican that you know, and might, you know, well, they real niggas, but it's like, but they respectable too. They ain't gonna come in my house and my mom and everybody, you know, that nigga, da. You feel me?
But at the same time, in Cali, shit, we all one. White everything, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Not every. But to shout out to white boy Daniel, you feel me? He had one of the most popping spots in the hood.
Okay.
It is what it is. And some people who was in them is not on them. And you know the difference.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is in the South. I mean, because I wasn't stationed out there long enough and in them politics out there for that. I wasn't there for that. But
I'm talking about, and I said it wrong.
we
It ain't.
are a little more open to it.
Yeah, I said it wrong. I didn't mean no white boy. Trust me, I got ghetto ass white boys, ghetto ass Mexicans that say it, and even Asians. My boy Toon, swear to God, he a Crip in Cali.
I believe
But
we got hella Asian Crips out here, hella Asian
oh, for
lows.
sure. But what I'm saying is the public platform, and they think they cool to say it. No, like in a
I'm in the
song.
South,
So
man.
what you mean if you're saying it in the private? What's the difference saying in the public?
No, the private is not the private. It's conversations in the hood with your homies, that type of shit. But you got a song and it go big, and you a white boy. Yeah, nigga. I don't really jack that at all. You feel me? I ain't really. You could be respectful. You feel me? If it
That's
come
kind
out,
of strange. That's a strange.
But then you got niggas that'll use that.
Because how are you gonna get in the booth and all of a sudden not be him?
Because it ain't just being. It's not being you is respectable. If you respect the culture, you respect your niggas. That's how you should be. Then, if you're a real nigga, you feel me?
Right.
Like
and why does your
because they going like the white boy that was on the. I ain't see the Xposers. I ain't see that part of it. But the white boy, he's there because he say the N word. So
this is what I'm saying. Why is your existence around saying nigga?
Yeah. So that's Thank you, ESC. So that's So I don't like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
you're saying you don't have to. You don't have to. You could remove that. Is what you're saying.
But you want us to relate so bad that you say, "Oh, I can say nigga because I grew up around black people." That don't mean nothing because guess what? You can decide tomorrow to stop living this culture and this lifestyle and go do something different. And I can't
put
do
on
that.
cut your hair, put on a suit and tie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go get C class. You go to Wall Street. Culturally, they will accept you. Culturally, they're not
have that option.
I don't have that option.
Yeah, so
I got older black women telling me not to lock my hair because my hair is, a nice texture or whatever, and I'm gonna be judged a little different. So we still got to deal with shit like that. You feel me? They'll never have any problems. So
I would say that 15 years ago, but when I just seen Casanat with a do-rag on with dreads on the T-Mobile commercial, I will no longer listen to people like that.
Yeah,
nigga had a do-rag on with a T-Mobile corporate commercial
his
with
way.
Snoop Dogg.
He's showing he's the essence of the urban.
He was built for this. I ain't gonna lie.
But that advice is for people who want to be in corporate mainstream media and let them provide your check and your lifestyle.
Man, I'm not in that situation at all.
Right. So
did y'all see that streamer Max and Lil TJ situation? Y'all up on that?
Yeah, I seen that.
How you feel about that, ESG? Because Lil TJ is standing on that. You feel me? Not a lot of people.
Lil TJ. I feel Fabio Foreign. I feel what's old girl name who was fucking with King Von?
The Asian brat.
Asian dog. That little kid shit. Don't invite rappers if they can't smoke. Which you don't have no control over yourself, bro. Like, what do you mean?
But you heard what I heard what Kai Cenat said though. He said number one where he fucked up at is by not having the green room. He had a partner somewhere else. He had a main guest in this room.
Right.
Then you can litigate it and shit like that. But he said he's never had a problem with telling somebody don't smoke. You feel me?
My thing is
like getting hold.
They fucking up the business though. You get what I'm saying? Because if you was going any other white man facility, they say you can't.
You wouldn't do that.
You don't smoke, right?
Vlad ain't high on no. I mean, Vlad ain't high on no jumper. Bricc ain't high on Vlad. His eye is clear as day.
Right. How about this? When you go to when you go to the bank or when you go to your lawyer's office or you go to any business office, you're not walking in there smoking saying, "Why did you invite me? I'm a rapper." It's like no. You trying to act like
I thought you was on in agreement with him. Okay, I got you.
No, I don't agree with that. But for one, you fucking up the business. Now this is what the rapper need to understand. Once you disrespect and insult that podcaster, wave your fucking career goodbye, bro.
Because them 150,000 people that was in there, they be having 150. Kai be having 550,000 people watch him at one time.
See,
500 times out of 10 though, because there's some rare occasions where like Glorilla Academics went on a full assault on her, and then she turned around and dropped hit, and now she lit like.
That was Kai Cenat who went on assault on her. He
was right. That Cha-Cha slide.
Okay.
And look at her
dropping bangers.
But he was
we
right,
can't put all that power with these niggas. That's all I'm saying. Because I ain't with that.
No.
See, the thing with that was y'all won't. Everybody at first was saying, okay, he was everything he critiqued. He was saying good. So when he do say something ain't great, now y'all want to beat down his throat.
He was right though. The Cha-Cha slide song was fucking.
It was right, yeah. But He was right about that if he kept it there. But then he went, "Oh, your career is done. You suck. This and that."
That's because afterwards he went back to see and she blocked him.
Okay, but still
because of his reaction. But this is what she found out too.
That's not what we talking about. Okay, yeah, whatever reason he got mad to do it, but he did it. He went on a full assault on her, tried to,
that wasn't no full assault, man. That wasn't no full assault.
All right, well, I feel it was. Then she dropped him.
Yeah, I feel like
if she dropped him hit, he would be taking the goddamn credit for it right now. Like, see what I did to her?
She came back on the show.
He kind of did. He said on the stream, he said, ever since I critiqued her, now she's been dropping bangers.
Oh, okay, so he a finesser. But I mean, if she flops and he ain't do nothing, he would be taking that credit too. Like, see,
how about this? If he did so bad, why she come back on the show?
Because he's the big dog in the media. And of course,
man,
why would
she's a person smoking stream with Snoop? He is.
That question don't mean no. That question didn't make no sense. Why would he come?
She don't have to go on Casanat. No, because her PR came and said. But PR came and said you have to go and make amends with this dude right here because it'll look bad or worse if you have bad ties with this dude.
And it's 550,000 people that you're upsetting along with this one person.
Right.
Damage control.
And that's all it is, because she don't know a damn thing about him in the first place.
We getting mixed up. He said, "Why would she come back to the show?" He just explained it. Y'all just explained his question. Why would she come back? Y'all said,
"No, you're trying to make it seem like he went on a full assault. If that was the case and he really did her bad, why would she come in the first place?"
He was just giving a critique. He didn't dislike her as a person. I
watched the 2 hours on Glorilla.
He went in on her.
Went in big time.
Okay, next episode tomorrow. I might have.
The only reason he was saying what he was saying because they said she went off on him and blocked him because of his reaction video. He was just helping her.
I ain't talking about Castanet though. My bad. I'm talking about academic. Castanet didn't. No, Kai didn't. Kai.
I'm talking about Kai, fool.
Yeah. Kai started it, but then academics got involved, and then she pissed academics.
I can see academics going down the rampage off that Henny.
Yeah, Kai don't go in on nobody, but
okay. See, that's what I was talking about this whole time.
You said Act went in on her
big time. But when you talk about Big Act, who he made up that thing, that persona is you fuck with me, I'm coming at you. I don't care who you are. So that's why I say about the Drake shit, because I really was convinced that he really is like that. On this
so you think he came at Drake like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? But
do you feel he's so big he don't need Drake?
Yeah.
No, I feel like he loved Drake so much that he still don't accept that Drake's career is not what it used to be no more. And thank you, EST. I'm glad you admitted it because I know you feel me, but I'm sorry.
Sure. I'm not sure.
Naturally, though, but this is what I'm saying.
He was still the biggest seller last year, biggest streaming.
So yeah, I'm not sure. Our perception may not be are we saying the public perception matters or the bottom line matters?
Yeah, we talking about that's where it started. That's where everything started.
But it's two ways to drop though. It's two ways to drop because of public perception and your album sales. That's neither for Drake. What happened in his occasion is you just get older and the fans find newer people. It's by default.
He's had a 15-year, 12 to 15-year run.
Some people get knocked off the throne.
Ahead of Future. Future had one of the longest runs. He's had even a greater run and more on top than that. Michael Jackson didn't have a run that long.
Okay, but look, without Kendrick,
I don't know about that.
Look at Future. Future still looked at as cool to the youngins and the oldest and inner cities and everything. He still looked at as cool. With this Kendrick blow with Drake, he's just losing a little bit of that. But I'm sure because Drake is a fucking miracle, he's going to come back and do this thing. But
I think time. I think when he dropped this feature with Wham and Thug, it's gonna wash a little shit away.
He made the right
album. It's gonna wash a little bit away.
Us the biggest sleeper in the world. We sleep on him all we want, but he's a big dog. 21 got his back in this shit. He got the right connection.
I've been saying all he gotta do is ignore niggas and drop shit for the women. And once you get the women, you come.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. When it may not affect the needle at all.
Thank you. I love this panel. We keep it 100, and that's what it is. You feel me?
Some dudes get beat off the throne. Some dudes' album sales drop, and some people by default get old. You know what I'm saying? Get old. And that's it. Nobody defeated me.
Sometimes you live long enough to see the hero turn into the villain.
Right.
But I don't really
and
feel like.
Superman.
I feel like Drake is so big. It's a multitude of things that have to. It's not just one thing. It's not just he getting old. No, you know what I mean. It's this,
No,
that,
no,
this,
no, no, no,
that,
not
and then
solely.
that
No.
Kendrick storm and
Hey,
all that.
I
That's
think,
that.
but I'm gonna be real, Bush. I think I'm not gonna start calling you Bull Light. We gotta stop. Take out the Bush, bro. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta
What you
call
mean? I'm Bush, bro.
Nah, we understand that, but it has to be seamless until you
Okay,
feel me?
call me Bull and Bull. I don't
Because
give a
we call we'll say
We
Cheese
both.
TV. We don't call him Sean Cotton. We call him Say Cheese.
Okay.
I got taught that by the 100 side media team, the B1000. They had made me take my name away, and you feel me? This the Cash rule. That's it, Cash. That's
But when
it.
the ops give you a nickname, you know you're doing something. The ops give you a nickname, Cash. I mean, you feel me? I ain't gonna I fuck with it though. That mean you know, hey, they can't knock us down. Hey,
ain't no knocking, because the community that's being built is too strong. You feel me? It's too authentic. It ain't no size. It ain't no favoritism. You feel me?
And more important, it's
you can't
organic.
be mad at that.
and don't try to put no paperwork on nobody or some false shit. Because Puppy Face, he tried to. It was some other person or whatever, but he tried to connect it with the Cash name and the title.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I swear to God, it appeared
that's
like
not even.
Cash, don't even
Because
go
Cash
down
is
that
not even
rabbit
my
hole,
street
bro.
name out here.
Yeah, like, leave it alone.
If you went to
Sorry.
my block and said Cash, they wouldn't know who you're talking about.
Don't go down. He wants you to go down the rabbit hole.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm not. I'm gonna be go out. Since he's talking so much, I don't even know about it. And this.
No, you gotta go look at his live and do what you want to do.
Go look at it. But you can, like I said, I've never even put myself in a position where they could write anything down.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll never find. You could 1090. Go pay 1090 if you need to. I'll give you the money.
I believe
that guy.
But with that being said, I really hope that he would have more integrity than to try to indulge some shit like that with my name, because he don't know me at all. Oh man,
he being sneaky with the titles. That's all. But
okay.
Man,
he's playing internet games. See, that's what I've been having a hard time divulging to Global Gang. I'm gonna just express this to y'all. I don't know if I can indulge in the little banter back and forth with a man that I don't know. YouTube beef is not beef to me. Beef is when I got to come across somebody and I better have that on me because he gonna be on that. That's when I know beef fast. When I'm talking to somebody online, I'm not about to yell and scream. I'm gonna drop my low, and that's gonna be that. So unless we doing that, I don't know if you want to play these games, though, man.
And we working on getting you past the drop and the low. Because,
we don't want you dropping no low, none of that. This content.
Well, I feel like I got a compound where I'm dropping the low to. I will invite anybody.
Hey, Cash,
you ever seen a jungle?
So effective.
You ever seen a jungle?
He's playing your reactions, and he's playing them. And he don't have nothing to say to him. Your shit is you calm, you cool, you talking your shit. You said this old guy came at me, but you talking. It sounds real cool and smooth. He's a lame, like a little chihuahua barking. He just it's just terrible. So
he playing that reaction. I got the brown jacket on.
Yeah, you hurting his heart. No, I don't know. It's some reaction. He's looking at your reaction.
I feel a reaction to the Xposers episode, and I talked about him. That's it. That's all.
That's all. He's still doing that. He's still playing that content.
I'll react to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you what you want, but you'll never hear me out of my demeanor. I was laughing at you, bro. Probably in the reaction. What was my demeanor in the reaction?
You was cool, calm, collected.
That's all I know. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too in control, bro. When you be yelling and shit like that, that shows that you ain't read the 48 laws of power.
Thank you.
You're not in control.
Not even that. Everybody who don't combat with aggression. Some people can just coolly go to war with you too. They ain't got to be.
I've never seen a general, an admiral, yell
out of pocket.
But when he say press that nuke button, he not yelling that.
Yeah,
out of pocket. You know, that's a Bay Area term, but it comes from the holes and things like that. But it means a lot when you get out of your character.
It sounded so normal. I didn't even peep that Bush said that.
That's a fact. But my last point though, you know, I'm gonna rewind a little bit before we get out of here. I'm sorry. That N-word. So with y'all philosophy, because I ain't gonna lie, I swear to God, I was in Jamestown, twin. I forgot his real name. He's from the Bay Area. His twin brother got killed. He was in there. He had to go to the funeral, and he came back to the jails. He said, "Damn, they just killed my other little brother, white boy, ghetto boy." and he say nigga, and we talked, and I was just consoling him. I was telling him about different things and everything else like that. I love that, you know what I mean? But my thing is, with y'all philosophy, Adam 22 should be able to say the N word because all he do is
no, he should not.
You know, he deal with ghetto situations. He deal with niggas all day.
Up around that, I disagree. I disagree full and wholeheartedly. He should not, and he shouldn't even be allowed to go in and say them all the gang lingo that they allow him to say. I don't even rock with that. He didn't say that shit around AD. He don't say that shit around Whack.
Oh, you're right.
We don't play them games. If you're really in the program, you don't play them. You know, nah, we're not about to even. It is a violation.
To be a mascot.
I ain't even gonna say who it was. It was almost a violation from the big whoop because I was discussing some politics with somebody on the internet. If you're a real member, you don't do that. You don't. That's why if y'all peep, I be saying I stay out of 6-0 business because as the person that I am, I can't.
I hear you.
You feel me? I just can't do it. If you gotta have, so it just is some shit. You still gotta have morals and values, and you can bring that. To every new YouTuber. You feel me? You can bring your morals and values to here. You don't have to get involved in the circus.
Thank you. Show some boundaries. That show discipline in you. That show us some character. That show us something about you, and that's the beautiful thing. Anyway, man, I'm done with it, man. This is a great show, man. What's good? Anything else? What we doing?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna re-rock it. I'm gonna throw the intro on it, and I'm gonna drop it tonight again.
Thank you. You know, you got the platform. You know, EST. That's some good shorts you could get out of this too. We talked about some shit.
Shout out to Issa Wobbler. They've been on their grind. Their last video, I think, hit 19K. Doing this thing, putting in the work with the shorts, making it look aesthetically correct.
Yeah.
And ain't no hard feelings because Bosco came and commented. You know what I'm saying? It's getting in the dude. Yeah, he talking shit to the people in there though.
That's what's up.
Oh, he commented on your video though.
Yeah. He
know about you. He fucks with you.
Like, that's what's up. Right, that's solid. Right. That's solid. And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. OGM was familiar with the platform too.
Okay.
Hey, gangland blown. We done got into it. We done squabbled on the internet. You hear me? We done had a virtual squabble, and we done came out diplomatically. Shout out to Gangland blown.
Okay. Salute the
LA official member. You feel me? One of them.
That. We YouTube plotted.
Hey, but peep this though. We on opposing sides though. He on his side. You know what I'm saying? I rock with who I rock with, and we can agree to disagree. But it's 1,000. Shout out for the support, blown on my soul. Shout out to you and you know who I'm talking about. Gangland Reds on my soul.
Facts. Ghost. Hopefully you join us next time. Anyway, shit.
I gotta hit him early. I hit him with a late link. You feel me? Like I did him with a loose, a 5 minute before one. I'm gonna hit him for the next one.
Because that's the cool pocket for us to do the reactions to the Xposers. I'm with that. That's cool.
I did come in tripping. What else was I supposed to do? Y'all was too deep. You feel me? I couldn't get packed out.
Right.
My nigga coming in tripping. Nigga, what you expect? That's what the fuck we do.
Hey, he was tripping too, though. He got busy. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Say, hey, sometimes though, bulls got to meet at the head, and then you feel me, we can go hunt together. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna say this before we get up out of here. It's money and power, and it's power in numbers, nigga. So real ones click up. You heard?
On my soul.
Saturday night, what more do you want?
Those open, you feel me? About to redrop this tonight. Shout out to Issa Wobbler doing brazy numbers. Shout out to Bull Light Media, _Light Media. You already know Cash Rules Global TV. We're gonna keep them trap doors open.
Peace.